Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by RockAuto.com. All the parts your car will ever need. Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever. Grip Lock Ties, rubber-lined, releasable zip ties. NH Oil Undercoating, the official oil-based rust prevention system. And by BrothersTrucks.com, your #1 source for 1947 to 87 Chevy and GMC truck restoration.
Here at Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, we're always on the socials here. You can find us on the interwebs. You can drop us a note to let us know how we're doing. A lot of folks also send us notes to tell us how much they like a product and they want to see the segment again. This is one of those. This week on the show, we are talking sound, and we are talking big sound, as you can see, brought to us by our friends at Sundown Audio. Brian, you're at Sundown, and you've been there for a while.
Yep.
How long have you guys been at this as a company?
The company started back in 2006, just in Jacob Fuller, who's the owner. It started in his parents' basement, actually.
Tell me about your products. What kind of range do you cover?
We cover everything. We started off just with more or less the extreme audio enthusiast type of equipment. Bass head community is what we call it, with big subwoofers, big amplifiers, but we've blossomed to doing car door speakers and small amplifiers, budget series stuff. We also cater towards sound quality enthusiasts and the big competition guys too.
You know, how are those folks doing at the competitions with your equipment?
If you were to look at the leaderboards, our name is on top almost every year.
How did the company get that way? How did Sundown Audio become what it is, this bass giant?
Throughout the years, just through research and development, Jacob Fuller, the owner, he's extremely good. Even though he's the owner, he's also the lead research and development guy. We get a lot of feedback from our clients and our dealers and the people that use our products to figure out how to make our products better every year.
You've told me about the family environment at Sundown Audio. How does that affect how you guys do things?
Because we're all friends and family, we care deeply about the products that we sell to our dealers and customers.
And is everything designed there in-house in North Carolina?
It sure is, yeah. It's in Newton, North Carolina, just a small town.
All right, thanks, Brian. Here's another member of the Sundown Audio family. Derek, you're the R&D person. What are some of the things you consider when you're developing a speaker like this?
So we'll make a prototype. The prototype will come to me in our testing room. And in a subwoofer like this, I'm gonna test everything from its thermal capability to its mechanical capability. We're gonna check out the sound. I'm gonna test it free air in an enclosure. And then once we're kind of happy with how things are going, I like to take all the product and I push them to their utmost ability. I try and push everything to failure. So we either find that failure point and improve on it, or we find that it's not gonna fail and we know we got a good product for the customer.
And this is an extreme version of something you guys make, and
yes.
you're famous for that, but maybe more typical would be a woofer like that?
Yes, we got our big bass subwoofers, but we also have something that's better for the daily driver guys. So you want something simple, just adding a little bass to your trunk or whatever. We got subwoofers like this that kind of for everyday people.
And everyday people are going to like these too. If you're not a bass person, this might be for you as well.
Yep, so if you're not looking to add a ton of bass, we have coaxials, we have speakers, tweeters, we have kind of something to have everybody covered.
And you've got everybody covered with everything they need, including amplifiers there.
Yep, so again, with the small subwoofers, we have the small amplifiers to match up with them. If you want the big bass and the big subwoofers, we got our big amplifiers to go with that, and that's what you're gonna see in the vehicle behind us.
We showed you what's inside this Chevy Tahoe. Unbelievable equipment from Sundown Audio, and we said we were gonna blow you away. I know I'm gonna get blown away later. I haven't heard this thing yet, but you build this at Jakar Audio here, Daniel. You're down in Texas, all using equipment from Sundown Audio. Tell me how you've outfitted this vehicle.
It's got 3 of the Sundown Audio Salt 8Ks. You're looking at better 30,000 watts. This is powering 6 of the Sundown Audio Nightshade V3 15s, and they require a lot of power to do what's expected of them.
And this battery down here? Like
that's lithium battery powering that, and then there's alternators under the hood. There's 4 of them that are powering, make sure the amps have everything they need.
4 alternators?
Yes, sir.
Is that typical of a build like this?
Yes, sir.
And we need all this power because of what's inside. Now, just from where the driver sits, 16 speakers is what I counted?
Yes, yes. To keep up with the bass, you need to be able to hear the vocals, so once it's so loud from the extreme, there's 30,000 watts capable, so you need that on the other end of it to be able to hear the words. So.
Yeah, and that's up front, and you mentioned the bass. Now tell me what you're doing for subwoofers.
So the Sundown Audio Nightshade V3 15s, some of the best performance subs on the market. They're in one of our top enclosures, and very, very, very happy with the outcome.
How important is it for you to have quality sound instead of just loud?
It's very important. At a certain level of sound, it's gonna kind of muddy it up. You're not gonna be able to tell, but if it's not clean, it's gonna be obvious. You're gonna know it. Quality's everything.
As a builder, you're doing this for customers. How important is it for you to make them happy and to give them the highest quality equipment from Sundown Audio?
We want to build the best of the best, and we use the best of the best.
All right, well, we're going to check it out and jump inside and see how it sounds here. To help us out, BB and Lexi are here to do what they call a hair trick in the industry, and keep an eye on their hair, keep an eye on my face as we crank this thing up. Let's do it. That is unreal. I've never experienced anything like that. That is unbelievable. And if you want to see what these folks can do for you at Sundown Audio, check them out at sundownaudio.com. You can be blown away just like I was. Oh, gosh.